Well, howdy do, buckaroos. I am still on my patio. Our friends just got here that were bringing me this beer. Third Aleversary 2014 limited release Mule Team India Pale Ale. They don't have it listed here, but Brian Durham that I talked to at the Missouri Beer Fest, which I have the glass for here. If you saw that video, so it's 9%, 100 plus IBUs. So, and I had a sample. I did a quick video, but you know, in a beer this complex, it really is hard to decipher with just, you know, a couple ounces over a very short period of time. So I really, oh wow! Now that I've got the whole, almost a whole pint poured in a proper glass, I'm really getting bigger aromas out of it now than I was there at the festival. But I am looking forward to deciphering a whole pint here. The aromas are big. You get huge pine mixed with grapefruit, a lot of citrus. There's some pepper-like notes also, along with some, I'm getting honey. Maybe it's my nose. I seem to be smelling honey in everything I drink today. Maybe my olfactory is just getting honey. I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting some honey. Wow. I remember thinking it was very sweet there at the festival, and now that I'm drinking it here again. Now, they had a can pour there, so it's not a difference between a can and on tap. It might have been difference to just my taste buds, because I'd had several by the time I got there. There is some sweetness there, but it doesn't feel quite as sweet to me as it was that day. So I'm guessing it just was my taste buds were a little raw by the time I got to it. It is rather intense. The pine notes are just gorgeous. Perfectly balanced with the grapefruit notes. It is probably a medium to heavy balanced. Kind of a, what'd you call it, deep golden, light amber maybe? Whatever color you'd like to call it. It pours beautiful. Nice head. Nice kind of dense, creamy, tan head. It is balanced rather well. Body-wise, I don't know. It seems to me the trend is to make the lighter-bodied IPAs that aren't quite as balanced. I personally love a beer like this because it does strike a nice balance between the malt and hops. The hops do smack you in the face. The flavors are incredibly intense, but it's not so out of whack that you know, the hops overwhelm everything else. Oh yeah, this is nice. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I got to talk to Brian a little bit up there, and he was so busy, and he still made time to do a quick video with me, so it's great. It is one of my favorite breweries. I was with my friend Greg and his friend Scott up there, Moose and Huggy Bear. I call them in the videos. Pour the rest of that in there. And I lost my train of thought. Lost it completely. Yeah, well, anyway, I was there with Greg and Scott, who aren't familiar with this stuff. In fact, Scott is mostly a Budweiser drinker, while Greg is kind of getting into the craft beer scene, but he's not quite IPA ready yet. But I think he still like this as well. So it just depends on where your taste buds are at. I think it's beautiful. Where it will rank in the top IPAs, will it be, you know, in that upper echelon? Will people talk about it with the likes of, Hetty Topper or Piney the Elder? I don't know. I personally have never had the Piney. Unfortunately, I was working up a trade with somebody, and I actually already sent them some beers. They were supposed to send me one, but, you know, I'm waiting about a year for I'll probably be waiting forever for that one. But anyway, I was supposed to get some, but I haven't yet. But for me, yeah, for me, I have a hard time when people say, well, is it better than Hetty, or is it better than this? Is it better than... No, because they're different beers. The question is, if I had a can of this and a can of Hetty, which one would I pick? And the honest truth is, it just depends on my mood at the time. Do I think this is every bit of quality IPA, double IPA as Hetty Topper? Yes, I do. If that's your question, it's every bit as good a craft beer, a quality craft beer as a Hetty Topper. It's as good as anybody's double IPA on the market. And there you go.